I was asleep when the woman upstairs screamed my name. Alicia! Alicia! I'd never even spoken to her, but she knew my name, and she sounded terrified. Footsteps thundered overhead. A door slammed. Then silence, like the building was holding its breath. Her name was Tanya. Apartment 3B. We'd done the elevator nod, nothing more. But that night when I called up to her, she whispered, "He's here." I called the cops. They came. They left. Tanya stayed behind her door. I tried to sleep. I couldn't. Next morning, my bus keys weren't where I left them. They were in my bedroom, not on the kitchen counter. That's not something I mess up, but I told myself I was tired. Until I got home again. Miss Loretta, the hallway gossip, was watering a plant that didn't need water. "You hear that ruckus last night?" she asked. Then she added, "Been footsteps on the fire escape lately. Thought it was a cat, but cats don't wear boots." That night, I found a sticky note inside my fridge door. Same tall, narrow handwriting. "Lock it twice." It wasn't mine. I called my brother Marcus. He changed the screws, installed a new deadbolt, said the old ones could pop with a shoulder hit. I told him about the scream, the note, the keys, the smell, because now there was cigarette smoke in my bedroom, and I don't smoke. When I looked out the window, I saw a shadow on the fire escape, and on the floor under the window, another note. "You can't hide." Marcus stayed the night with a crowbar by the door. The next morning, I reported everything. The officer said I wasn't the only woman in the building calling lately. "Men hanging around," she said, "watching." Then Tanya showed up at my door, sunglasses hiding a fresh bruise. "I fell," she said, but her voice was tight. Some people around here don't like being told no. That night, I saw him again, outside my window, grinning, smoking, watching me. A few nights later, someone tried my door with a key, but it didn't work. I watched through the peephole as he walked into 3B, Tanya's old place. I called Marcus, then the police. They showed up. He answered the door. It was Jerome, my ex. He'd used Tanya's chaos as cover, moved into her apartment, watched me from across the hall, said he was keeping an eye on me. Sick. They made him leave, banned him from the building. But I told the officer the notes weren't his handwriting. She nodded slowly. Then you've got two problems. Weeks later, Tanya was safe. Jerome was gone. Locks changed. Alarms set. But some nights when the building creaks, I still smell cigarette smoke. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe for more content at RedditTrumpedUpStories.